It is officially summertime and it is hot, and we're trying to find ways to cool off. We're trying to find ways to have fun and get outside and enjoy the weather. These are some of the things that I've been using this summer and from the few years past that have helped to make my summer fun, and I think they're gonna be great for you too. Stick around, let's check this stuff out.
Okay, let's go.
We can't do a summer fun video without starting off with a drink or two, right? So let's do that. My cooler here. Aha. This is from Best Day Brewing. It's a hazy IPA. Let's do this. Break out the draft top here. Snap that on. Give us a twist. If you've never heard of the draft top, it's a really interesting opening device for your cans. And it works on 12-ounce cans, 16-ounce cans. The newest model also works on slim cans, so your seltzers and things like that. But it cuts the whole top off, just like this. Gives you a wide opening. No sharp edges. It's really cool. So it gives you a full wide mouth opening on your beer like you would if you're drinking out of a glass. So it gives it the full air, the air gets to it. If you're really into your beers, getting air and letting the beer breathe brings out some of the flavor. Or you just don't worry about the glug from coming out of the mouth of the can. It's really cool. So it's a non-alcoholic beer. So that's the big change on this one. And the interesting thing about it is, if I hadn't been told it was non-alcoholic, I wouldn't know. It's got great flavor. It doesn't have any of the weird aftertaste that some of the other beers might have. And while you may not be looking for non-alcoholic beer, it's becoming a really popular thing these days. Non-alcoholic beer has been around forever. Everybody has heard of O'Doul's and stuff like that. But there's been a big shift in drinking culture amongst younger people and more shifting to non-alcoholic beverages. And Best Day Brewing is doing a really great job on creating a brand of flavors like you would find in craft beers, making them non-alcoholic, because hazy IPA is really good. I'm not a huge IPA person, but I do like one. I don't like it the super bitter, extra hoppy style. So this one's a good blend. They're brewed in California. Here's another one. This one's their Pilsner. They've got a Kolsch. They've got a West Coast IPA. They've got a few different styles, so definitely check them out. Best Day Brewing, good beers. It's good. I put it in this is the Frost Buddy. If you ever heard of Frost Buddy, they make a bunch of different koozies and cups. This is their big tumbler. It's a 40-ounce tumbler. The really cool thing about their tumbler is the handle here has got a little slot in it. It fits your chapstick in there really nice. That's really cool. It's got a hook down here. You can like clip your keys on it or whatever. But the lid, you can do a flip top and drink out of it. Got a little slider here, so you can drink out of it with a straw. It's got a rubber gasket, like almost no leaks when you have that thing open, so if you forget. The lid can be screwed on either direction, so if you're righty or lefty, you can screw it on for whichever works best for you. And with this big one, they even have an adapter that goes onto it on the top, like a rubber gasket thing. And then you put like your Starbucks cup inside of it, your Dunkin' Donuts cup inside of this cup. When it doesn't shake around, it keeps it cold. It's a really cool idea. But on their koozies, I've been using these things for years. They all kinds of different styles and colors. They have this metal sleeve inside of it that's got these different lines across it. They're shaped differently. Holes on the bottom for ventilation and water gets in there, whatever, condensation. But it lets you use all different sizes of cans. So you can slide a 12-ounce, standard 12-ounce can. You can put a slim can in it. You can put a 12-ounce can in this. You can put your Monsters. You can put all that stuff. It's awesome. Fits right in there. Top screws on, keeps it tight so it doesn't wiggle around. It's a great koozie. Double wall, keeps it cold forever. Draft top, back to that. The other neat thing they have, so along with getting to cut the top off, nice and smooth, give you a wide mouth opening on your drink. The other benefit of that is they found out a way to use that in more ways. So we're opening up this can of squirt here. Pop that off. Their top right there, nice and clean, nobody's getting cut. That, look at these little, looks like half of a yin-yang symbol. This guy snaps onto your cup like that, your can, snaps on, and then you can get your in the side, makes it a little easier, pop that in there, you get a pre-mixed drink. It's really cool. I'm gonna save this one for later. Let's finish the video first. I'm not sure we wanna go down that road right now. But really cool stuff. So if you're looking to get some different drinks, if you're going down the healthy direction with non-alcoholic beers, you're just looking to expand your profile, you've got friends that maybe don't drink alcohol, you're looking for healthier alternatives, whatever that may be, check out Best Day Brewing. Like I said, they got a bunch of great different flavors. The hazy IPA is really good. The Pilsner's tasty. Check them out. Some great options over there. Let's see what else we got for the summer fun. Let's talk coolers. Lug around ice to keep your drinks cold and food cold. Only let your sandwiches and food to get soggy because the ice melted and have to run back and get more ice. That's the thing of the past. Let's not do that anymore. Let's go with power coolers. This is EcoFlow's Glacier. Now this came out a couple years ago. This is their first generation. If you hear that beeping, I'm going to hit this button right here and release the ice. Yes, it's an iceless cooler, but it makes ice. So we've got an ice maker right up here on top. All you do is dump your water in there, hit go. It can make small or large ice cubes. When this is done, it's finished making ice. It's releasing the ice now. When that's done, we'll show you that. Let's go back to the cooler. So this cooler, got wheels on it, roll it around. It's got a great extendable handle on it, caught up here. So we got a battery inside of this to keep it charged, keep it running. The battery is rechargeable whether it's by solar or one of their power stations. You don't have to use an EcoFlow power station, but they make great products, so why not? This is the EcoFlow Delta. And the cool thing with this one is it's expandable. So this is just an extra battery. It's got a spot up here to keep this cable connected to it. To link these two together. You put them together, you get extra battery, you get longer runtime with it. The main unit itself's got plenty of power to keep this charged up, keep it running, charge your phone, your drone, all that good stuff. All from here. You got AC outlets, you got USB-C, USB-A. Great products here. Keep your cooler charged up, but you can also plug it directly into a wall, of course. And you can plug it up using a solar panel, which is obviously the best option. Right now I'm in the shade right here, so we're just gonna skip that and go straight to here to show you how we can run this thing up. The cool thing about this, top of the ice maker, is it actually has a divider in it, right here. So when you put it in the lid, and close it up, you got one temperature across the entire cooler. So you can set the whole thing to a freezer or set it to be a freezer or a cooler. Open it up, split it with our wall here. And this also can be a cutting board, which is kind of cool. Drop that in here, split it into two zones, and now you can control each side individually. So if you want to have one side to be your freezer, another side to be the fridge, you've got it right there. Our ice is done, so let's take a look at that. Open this up. Cool basket here. It just kind of unlocks here, lifts up. So now you've got ice right from your cooler. The great thing is, so because of this basket, lifts up, pulls out, so you don't have to get your water gross and dirty because you're sticking your hands in there when you're out camping or whatever you're doing. Really cool option. Let's check out this other cooler I got. This is the Anchor Everfrost. Again, first generation cooler from Anchor. They've got a new version out yet, which I have not got to try. You may have seen this cooler. I did show this in my Texas camping trip. I'll put a link to that up here so you can check that out and find out some other gadgets from that trip. This cooler does not split, so it's either freezer or fridge. There's no splitting option in it, but it's kind of cool. Got a nice little table here, which is also your handle. Flips up, drops down, handle, table, you got it all right there. Runs on a battery, great time with the battery. You can use it for, it's gonna depend on temperature. Obviously, how long you're able to run, it depends on how cold you got the temperature set at, how hot it is outside, whether in the shade or in the sun, whole bunch of factors into it. But you can charge this up using any of the Anchor battery packs. Their Solar or Solix brand chargers are fantastic. The C1000, the F3800, great chargers, great battery packs. You can also charge it using a solar panel. So a lot of flexibility in these coolers. This one's gonna be a little bit bigger. Inside, you got a little more space because it's one big compartment. You don't have the ice maker on the side. Fantastic coolers. If you're looking to keep your stuff cold during the summer or just need a little expansion at any point in time to keep overflow during the holidays, power coolers are a great option for that. Take them on the road with you, put them in the garage. Either way, check these things out. Let's see what we got next. So we got our drinks, we got our food cold, beverages cold, everything's ready to go. It's time to get outside and hang out. We need some sunglasses. Well, obviously sunglasses are been around for a long time. But we're starting to see some technology make its way into sunglasses. You got smart glasses like the Meta Ray-Bans and things like that where you got assistants in it, you can talk to it, it's got cameras and all that stuff. What if you just want some sunglasses that kind of help you go from different lighting situations where it's bright outside to a dim garage or walking through a park or something like that, and just you want to be able to switch around that much your glasses on and off all the time. Well, Chimelo is a brand that I've come across, and I've tried a few of their glasses now, and they're a really interesting company. And the cool thing about them is you can adjust the tint of your glasses, so how dark or bright it is, by just swiping your hand. Super cool. So these are the Prime. This is one of their newer glasses. Really neat. You got a button here. You can switch between some preset brightness levels. You can swipe and adjust how bright or dark it is by just sliding your finger along the edge of the glasses here. Then we've got these two sets here. Really interesting glasses. These not only change tint, but they also change color. By tapping on the side, you can actually change the color of the lenses themselves. So you can go from like a smoky gray to blue to a rose colored lens. These do the same thing, but they don't dim. You can't make them brighter or darker, but you can change the tint of the glasses. It's a really interesting concept here, giving you flexibility. You get one pair of glasses that's gonna cover you across a variety of scenarios, whether that's gonna be lighting conditions or color to match your style or whatever that is. It's really cool. You get great battery life out of them. Charging them up, just a USB cable. It's got this magnetic little clasp that snaps right onto the arm of the glasses. Both of these sets, because they change colors, they require charging on both arms. The Prime don't change color. It's a single color, you just change tint. So it's just got a single place to charge. But otherwise, really interesting glasses. Check these out, Chimelo, put a link down below. Let's move on to the next thing. Got our drinks, food's cold, beverages are cold, you got sunglasses. Time to start the party, right? Speakers, Bluetooth speakers all over the place, tons of choices. You can get big ones, small ones, massive things. You gotta roll around on a cart, like they're all out there, right? I got 3 options here, and one I forgot to bring with me, but I'll mention it as well. The 3 I have here in front of me, this is the TrebLab HD Max. We've got the Tribit Storm Blast 2. We've got the Soundcore from Anker, Rave 3S, covering a whole range. The honorable mention, or the one that I forgot, is smaller compact, but it's also from Soundcore. It's their Soundcore Go 4 Select. Great little speaker, IP67 water and dust resistant, incredible sound, long battery life. You're gonna get over 20 hours of battery life out of this thing. Charged over USB-C, great little speaker. I usually keep it a little Velcro strap, keep it strapped on the side of my pool, and just flip it over the rail when I'm time to hang out in the pool. Great little speaker. What we have in front of us here, start with the TrebLab HD Max. Really cool speaker here. So you've got dual full range speakers and dual tweeters in this. You've got bass radiators on the sides to help get sound out. We're IPX7 dust resistant or water resistant here. We're not dust resistant, but we are water resistant. It's got good sound. You're gonna get over 30 hours of battery life out of this. It's even got a bottle opener here on the strap. Just kind of make a little fun there, make sure it's good for the party. Of course, it's got LED lights. Like what party speaker isn't gonna have LED lights on it, right? So you got a good speaker here. This is your starter outside of your small compact. We're gonna step up to the Tribit Storm Blast 2. This one is one of my favorite speakers to take with me. If I know I'm gonna be out for a while, I need to have good sound across a long or a wide space area. This is a great option. It's portable. You've got a dedicated subwoofer. You've got dual 45 watt mid-range speakers. You got dual tweeters in it. We have over 200 watts of power out of this thing. Of course, you got radiators on the side to help with getting that sound out of there. LED lights on the sides here, around the speakers. It's got a bass boost that does make a big difference. You're getting over 30 hours of playback time out of this one as well. Around back, the cool thing with this is we're IP67 water and dust resistant here. Inside here, we can charge it over AC. We've got dual mic inputs. You can plug microphones into it and individual controls for those for volume as well as reverb. Charges over USB-C, has a USB out so you can use it to charge your phone while you're out hanging out and partying around the lake or wherever you might be. Great speaker here. Stepping up to the big boy, Soundcore's Rave 3S. This thing's good. If you're gonna have a party or you are going to be listening to, watching a movie outdoors or something, you can plug this up, use it as your speaker for watching TV or anything like that. You can even hook 2 of these up and hook them up, link them together wirelessly and have a complete sound system. I think it says something like 100 of these can be hooked up together. That's wild. Anyways, so on top of that, so sound quality, amazing sound quality. You've got a 6.5-inch subwoofer in it and 3 2.5-inch mid-range, full-range speakers, not mid-range, full-range speakers. All lined up across here. LED lights all through here. It's got a bunch of different styles that actually will sync to the music, so it's really fun there too. Incredible sound. You can lay this over on its side and it switches to a spatial mode and tries to emit kind of a 3D surround sound out of the single unit. It's a really cool option there. But what really pushed this one over the top, oh, I lost my cup. We got microphones on this thing. So it's got dual microphones, does a good job of canceling out each other so you don't get that feedback. So it does a good job with that. These microphones do more than just let you sing along the songs. They let you remove the vocals. So it has a neural processor inside of it that actually analyzes the music that's just playing through it. So whether it's through YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, whatever music service you play, or just music from your phone. It doesn't have to be streaming service. Just if you have it downloaded to your phone, this analyzes it as it comes through and removes the vocals. And does a pretty good job on it. It's got a range of, you can adjust how strong or weak that is. You can just press the button on the speaker itself to activate it, or you can do it through the microphones to control the microphone volume as well as the AI removal feature. It has another feature in it that as you're playing music, so you turn this feature on and it will have the background vocals play, or the main vocals playing. And then if you start singing, it fades them out. And if you forget the words or you just wander off and forget to sing, it'll come back on the vocals and playing for you. So it's kind of a cool feature there. This will also plug into your TV. Sorry, I got my ducks coming out over here for some reason. So you can plug this into a TV. It's got an HDMI out. You've got cables to plug it into other audio sources. So you can do this as a full, whether it's just complementing your entertainment system with the projector, music for your party. It can also become the party with AI features. Great light show. See if this will come across. We got a little bit of music here. We'll see if we can get it to work and if you can hear the removal feature. I'm not sure if that picked up or not, but it's a really cool feature. It works pretty good in the real world practice. So 3 great options here. 4th one is the Select Go from Soundcore. Links, of course, will always be down below, but you got one more set of music features I think is really cool to take that karaoke level up a notch. If karaoke is what you're going for, the Soundcore Rave 3S is a great option. If you want a little more flexibility and want more of a library built in, kind of a self-contained system with everything, check this out. This is the iCario, I believe is how it's pronounced. We've got the Break X2 and the Shell S1 here. 2 fully contained systems that can play the music you want, whether it's acts as a Bluetooth speaker. They've got features built into them where you can have karaoke songs built into them. So these both connect directly to apps, along with YouTube's system where they've got some karaoke songs built into that. It has the lyrics, lets you pick the song, has a QR code on the screen. You can scan it with your phone, and anybody at the party who scans that QR code can then join your queue and then add songs to it. And then you can pick somebody to be the admin and adjust songs and kick people out and do what you want to do there. But it's all there. You can run a full karaoke party with just these 2 devices. So with that, it comes with 2 microphones that's charged within the system. They're both really neat. They got this one uses magnetic like pogo pin rings around the side and just sets inside of the unit and charges. This one, kind of fun, just kind of pops in and pops out, charges on the bottom and stays inside. So when you're not using them, your microphone's always charged up. That's one of the downsides on this model, on the Soundcore's Rave 3S. It just uses standard batteries. They don't charge up. And you can use rechargeable batteries. However, they don't stay charged within the system. So you may go to grab your party speaker and your microphones are dead. But with the 2 iCario, you don't have to deal with that. Your both speakers are gonna get long battery life. With the Shell S1, you're gonna get 9 to 12 hours of battery use out of it. Depends on whether the screen's on or off when you're using it. And on the Break X2, you're gonna get 8 to 11 hours, again, depending on how much is being used. They both have full range of controls on sound options within it, as well as you can adjust sound effects. So you can have, there's like monster voice and like helium voice or whatever. So you can change the sound effects to it as well. So you can kind of customize the sound as well as adjusting echo and reverb and things like that on them. Both have audio out, so you can plug them into larger speakers, plug it into a TV, and that way you have it at your lyrics and everything up on the big screens. Both of them are capable of doing that. With the Shell S1, you've got dual 3-inch woofers and dual 1-inch tweeters. On the Break X2, you've got dual 3.5-inch tweeters or woofers and 1.5 inch tweeters. So you have good sound system for both of them. Both these sound incredible. Good range of sound. Like it's impressive the amount of sound and the quality that comes out of both of these devices. Their microphones quality is good. You don't have any issues with reverb or them overhearing each other and causing issues there. They do a great job of canceling all that out and doing a good job of only keeping the sounds that you want to come through, coming through. They both have LED party lights on the front of them. Straps you're carrying around, rechargeable for various methods. Like they're great systems. They're great for a party, good to have around, good on their own. Plug them into speakers, a larger system if you want to have a bigger party or run it all directly out of this individual system. Both great for that. Fun times with both these. Again, iCario Break X2 and Shell S1. This is a fun video. Summertime is one of the best times of the year, and it's all the stuff that you get to use that kind of helps amplify it. Of course, you don't need anything. You just need good times, good people. That's all you need. But when you can enhance it with music, a drink or two, a little bit of karaoke maybe in there, it makes it all that much better. So these are some of my favorite products. Drop a comment down below, some things that you like during your summertime or things that you put out during your parties to have fun and kind of enhance those experiences. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions on any of this stuff, let me know. Some of these products, the iCario, the cooler, the power stations, this speaker, the vast majority of this was sent to me for testing. None of the companies get any input on the video, on the contents or style of the video. That's all up to me. I did purchase the Frost Buddy cooler or koozie and cup are mine. Yeah, the rest of this has been sent for testing. So I just want to make sure that's all clear out there. But yeah, if you have any comments, drop them down below. I'd love to hear from you. Links to all this stuff will be down there. If you have any questions, leave me comments, subscribe, like, helps out the channel, but also so you don't miss any of the future videos. I've got one coming up on some camping gadgets I've been using, as well as some things I'm using to help survive the summer heat and bugs and all that stuff. So stick around, love to see you in the next video.
Okay, let's go.